Hi Leo, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never viewed me before. Leo, this is a general reading for the week of March the 11th through the 17th. Um, Leo, just take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest. Um, Leo, I was meditating on your cards and I got a few different things coming out. But it's always really kind of random and kind of scattered pieces. It's almost like a mashup, um, like a mashup montage. Um, one of the things I was getting was like you have your eye, like almost like you have your eye on something, um, something attractive. Like I saw like peacock feathers. I don't know if you have connection to peacocks or whatever, but it was almost like I was getting the feeling of you have your eye on something. Um, and peacocks are males. So if you're a woman, you know, maybe you have your eye on a particularly good looking male. But I also felt like this could be something that you almost like whether you're male or female, this could be um, you know, like material, like it felt like it was like a material thing, like it was something like you could touch, feel, like almost like not a person. um I also felt like it was I was getting something like about like somebody has like a pet name for somebody, like a food name, like it was cookie or cupcake or something like that, or muffin, like whether you call somebody that or somebody calls you that. um I also have had a connection to somebody has a connection to Harley Quinn, or like Harley Quinn and the Joker. Um I don't know if it was something kind of like I was getting like either you're a fan of Harley Quinn, um or it's almost like I don't know if you get have like the reputation of like you have like somebody has the crazy ex, or you get called the crazy ex, or almost like when you and your significant other go out, it's like, oh, they're crazy, oh, they're wild and crazy. It's like that type of thing. They're always getting into trouble. It was like that type of thing, or you have a friend, like, two friends that do that. It was kind of like that sort of thing. It's always like really mm, stuff. It's like I said, it's like a mashup that comes out. It's like picking up all different things. We'll see what comes out in the cards for you. Let's see what we have here. You have the Death card on the bottom of the first deck, and then on the clarification deck, you have the Knights of Swords there. So you could be going through maybe some sort of maybe some sort of ending, or maybe you're on the tail end of some ending that week, or you're kind of going through the slow process of transformation, or you can kind of start to see that you're kind of changing some things. You have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. And we'll do some further clarifications too. You have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Five of Swords. A lot of people have been getting the Five of Swords. Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so Leo, with the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I feel like this is kind of, you with that Death card on the bottom there. I feel like this is you kind of, like I said, you could be laying down some, burdens this week. You could be like on the tail end of a transformation. The Queen of Cups is, that, she values her emotions. She's really intuitive and she values her emotions. You could be getting help from, maybe if you're seeing a therapist or whatever, this could be somebody could be kind of helping you out, or you just like a really good emotional friend, or this could be a mother figure as well, could be kind of helping you out, with maybe just some baggage you've been kind of carrying and now you're ready to lay it down. Um, I feel like, that's kind of what's coming in for you. Um, but I feel like, you're confident that you're doing the right thing. You could be a little bit confused at first because you have the Seven of Cups, but you have the Ace of Cups next to it. The Seven of Cups can be about, a little bit confused. It can be about confusion because there's all those clouds in the back of those cups. It's like, oh, what do I do? Should I choose this one? Should I choose this one? I don't know. But then the Ace of Cups is that, that emotional fulfillment. And I feel like in a way, this is you taking that, you know, you're making the right choice and then you're kind of, feeling, confident in the choice that you're making. The burdens that you're laying down could be different for everybody. This could be, maybe you're, ending, you just got over a breakup with somebody. Maybe you're, it's going to be different for everybody. In different life situations for everybody, um, breakup, work, ending a project, throwing in the towel with something, or even making a choice whether, just to change things up in your life. Um, you know, even just asking for help in general is, a Ten of Wands situation. Just asking for help lightens that load, and it can really help you out. Or maybe you're getting your schedule just changed at work or something could be helping you. Maybe you're asking to have your hours cut back to help you out or ask for an assistant. You have the Knight of Wands with the Five of Swords. Um, and I feel like what this is saying, this could be something that is the Knight of Wands is somebody who, can be a little bit inconsistent. They could be like a flighty person that kind of pops in, pops out. Um, this could be somebody who is the person who you kind of creates a lot of confusion in your life. Um, this could be somebody or the situation where you're just kind of, they just create a lot of, they create a lot of mystery. It's just like they're a mysterious person. They can create a lot of confusion. Um, and it's something that you're just kind of not sure if you want to get into. This person could be an attractive person. Maybe this is somebody that you kind of have your eye on. Um, but at the time you're kind of maybe you just did get out of a relationship, or maybe you did just get out of something and you're not sure if you kind of want to get involved with anything serious or whatever this might be. Um, you have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. So if you're already involved with something or are involved, in a relationship, this looks really good for love. This is, a happy home life, a happy relationship. This is, you know, just, having your emotions are overflowing. This is just having a nice celebration. Um, you could be, going out or staying in, whatever it is. This is just overall a nice, peaceful, happy, really good time, a good celebration, being together. This could also you just spending time, with anybody in your family as well, or just being content and having a happy home life with it by yourself at home as well. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Um, you could be dealing with a earth sign as well. This could also represent you just being more focused on your resources. Um, this can also represent, you be more um focused and more driven, um, and really just kind of just cutting out things that you don't really need, and now you're kind of just more, um, mm, you could just and really kind of maybe a little bit forceful in a way. Um, you're focused on your money, you're focused on different things. And if people are kind of, you know, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to splurge on this? You could be really kind of blunt with how you're doing things like, no, I said no, and maybe because the Knight of Swords is kind of like that blunt energy. Um, they can be kind of, I mean, they mean well and everything, but it's Gemini energy, and they kind of don't have a filter, and maybe that's just kind of how you're being. But I feel like in a way, it's almost like you have to be, um, to maintain how you're doing, to maintain that level of how you're doing. It's like you don't want to go off the rails. You want to keep, you know, you're it's like you're laying down those burdens. You don't want to add any more burdens on. So it's like you have to be kind of blunt, no filter, and a little bit, forceful with people to stay on that, to keep that focus on that pentacle, like, the Queen of Wands does. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords. This can represent sometimes two streams of income. This can also just, represent, um, you know, a decision that you're making. It can represent balance. I mean, with the twos can represent, balance. They represent, just put things getting, back in order. I feel like this can, represent that you're getting your money in order. You're getting pretty much getting your finances order. You're getting your kind of like you're just kind of get your mind back in order. I feel like you're just trying to get your life in order in general, whether that's in your financial areas, whether you're just trying to get your choices in order, like you're just trying to get on track. Um, like most of us, I feel like with that same, like you're trying to make the best decisions for, all areas. And let's do some further clarifications and see what we have here. What is the Ten of Wands with the Queen of Cups for Leo? You have the Page of Wands on the bottom, and you have the Death card coming out again. Yeah, so I definitely feel like, that Death card is definitely a transformation. You're laying down these burdens, whatever it is. It's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like you're doing the right thing, and it's a transformation that is, something that's helping you. It's making you emotionally, you know, just, well, it's something that's well taken care of. It's going to make you feel better. I feel like we ignore our emotions too much. These days, and I feel like it's kind of almost like almost it's kind of like we're allowed to feel how we want, but it's almost like at the same time people are like, well, well, why do you feel that way? And it's kind of like it's almost like a double standard sometimes. It's like, wait, what? With the Ace of Cups, with the Seven of Cups, you have the Hermit. And I feel like this is saying that you've done the contemplation, you've done the whole dark night of the soul, they say that the hermit is. I feel like you've, went over the whole thinking of all the choices, thinking of the outcomes, and you have, that Page of Wands. And I think what that's saying now is that you've kind of done kind of maybe the grieving process a little bit. Um, Maybe if there was any kind of grieving involved, or maybe you kind of detached yourself a little bit, and you've kind of maybe gained some perspective on this. And now I feel like now that you're kind of doing that, now you're a little bit excited about it with that Page of Wands on the bottom. I feel like just kind of like you can breathe a little bit now. You can kind of, you know, dare I say, get a little bit happy about things. Um, with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords, you have the Empress on the bottom, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like, this is, could be saying like, with the Five of Swords, I was saying how with that Knight of Wands, this could be maybe somebody who's kind of maybe pops in and out. Maybe you know this person already, maybe you don't. Um, maybe they kind of just kind of pop in and out. And, the Seven of Pentacles represents, investing time, investing, to see where it goes, seeing where it goes, seeing if there's going to be, something that kind of takes off from here. Is this going to go anywhere? Is this going to grow? What's this going to turn into? And I feel like with the Empress, Empress is all about, nurturing something, for the long term. And I feel like this is almost one of those things where you're like, you really just don't know at this point if you want to, take that time, to do that. It's going to be different for all of you. what you want to venture off to, whether this is a person, a job. Take it how it resonates. It could just be you kind of figuring out whether you kind of want to, you know, you're back and forth on just any decision in your life. You have the Six of Wands on the bottom with that Ace of Cups and that Four of Wands. You have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and this is another really great card. Um, I feel like you're getting a lot of attention. If you're, single, I feel like you're just focusing a lot of attention on yourself. The Queen of Cups, yeah, just another card of nurturing yourself. I feel like you could be just, kind of having, taking care of yourself. You could be, putting some, buying yourself some nice stuff, buying yourself some clothes, makeup. If if you're, you could be getting your hair done. Just, just taking care of yourself, buying some good food. If you're, just taking care of yourself, making yourself feel good, doing that self-care regime. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, you have the Page of Cups on the bottom, but you also have that Ten of Swords, and that's kind of like what I was saying with that. Where you really focused on that pentacle, those pentacles with that, and where somebody kind of comes in, that Page of Cups, and they kind of are like, "Hey, do you want to, do this?" And you kind of have to kind of break that cycle with that Ten of Swords and kind of say no. Um, the knights are all about rescue, and you kind of have to say no. Um, I'm kind of done that cycle in my life. Things are kind of, that's over with. Um, maybe this was kind of something that you just really want to get on track with your life. Maybe something was just kind of, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. Maybe it's just kind of like you just want to get things, more straight and narrow. Maybe you just kind of want to get your finances right. Maybe you just want to get your mental health right. Maybe you're on kind of like a mission to, um, save more, or, just kind of, we're all on kind of our own mission in life, right? Um, and I feel like this is kind of you saying that you really have to put a stop to this when somebody kind of comes in, and the Page of Cups can represent kind of immature energy too, and you have to kind of be the more mature party in this, whether it's your, circle of friends, um, you know, family, whatever it can be. You have to kind of, even if you're married or whatever, you're with a significant other, you have to kind of be the person who's like, no, we gotta, not do that. I'm gonna take those. Um, Lastly, with the Two of Swords and that Two of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands on the bottom again, so another card of, victory, another card of, success. And that's coming out with you know, the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So you really can't get better than that. The Nine of Cups is all about a wish fulfillment. It's all about, feeling, that joy, that contentment. The Eight of Wands is also about, quick success. It's also about good news coming in. And the Two of Swords, that's you, making, you know, decisions. Two of Pentacles is all about balance. I feel like, everything you're doing, that you're making the smart decisions. You're making really educated decisions. And I feel like you're doing it because you've experienced, these burdens that you're laying down, whatever they may be. I feel like you've done the right thing, the mature thing, Leo. You've done the right thing by gaining experience from these, where others may have been um neglectful and kind of just ignored their experience and just kind of maybe have wallowed in their kind of experience and kind of just said, "Woe is me." I think you're doing the right thing, and you gained your wisdom, you're gaining your experience from it, and now you're taking that with you, and you're getting a lot of success out of this whole your journey, and it's really coming in for you, and good things are happening to you. You're also, I feel like you're gaining a lot of gratitude, and you're taking that with you, which is also going to bring in a lot more fulfillment in your life, and it's going to bring in a lot of good things, and a lot of good news, and a lot of happiness is coming your way. I'm gonna leave it there for you. Um, if you enjoyed this reading, Leo, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And until then, enjoy your week, and I hope to see you real soon. Thanks. Bye.